Memorial Day, people across Benton County are cleaning up the damage left behind from those deadly storms.
We have 5 News team coverage this afternoon. Here are 3 things that you need to know right now. SWEPCO just sent us an update on its restoration efforts. Utility estimates 95% of customers in the dark right now should have power restored by 10 o'clock on Friday evening. Now, when we look at all utility providers, 40,000 customers are without power in Benton County right now.
8 people are dead following Sunday morning storms across Arkansas. That includes 3 deaths in Benton County. We have a crew in Montagnais today working to learn more about the person who died when a tree came through their mobile home on Canal Street. Survey teams believe straight line winds are to blame. We'll have more on that in the live report tonight at 5.
And this afternoon, we have learned some Bentonville schools will not reopen until next school year this fall. District says kindergarten through 8th grade students are out for summer because of significant storm damage on several campuses. Administrators are still working on a plan for high school students right now. Rogers Public Schools have also ended the year because of the damage as well.
Tornadoes hit Centerton, Decatur, and Rogers the hardest in our area.
Damage produced by this long track supercell extensive, including high-end straight line wind damage as well as tornado damage, some of which are preliminarily rated in the strong category EF2 and EF3. These surveys began yesterday and will continue for the rest of today and likely at least a couple of more days.
People are now in recovery mode as they continue the cleanup and recovery process.
5 News Chief Meteorologist Scott Covert is getting a live first-hand look at all the damages. Scott, where are you and what are you seeing out there right now?
Hey, good afternoon, Darren and Alexandra. Boy, the damage out here is truly remarkable. One of the first things I noticed with driving through this specific area northwest of Decatur is just the magnitude and how far-reaching it is. As the Weather Service is going to be continuing their survey work, one of the things they'll eventually tell us is just how wide the damage field is, how wide the tornado was. And just seeing it out here, it's as far as the eye can see in all directions. I suspect this specific tornado, preliminarily rated an EF3, is going to be quite wide, at least a football field or 2, if not more, just in length alone. We know that this tornado here in this general area did produce EF3 damage. In a matter of moments, perhaps hours, at some point today, we do expect learning the rating of that second Decatur tornado. Those survey crews also made it to Centerton today and identified not 1 but 2 tornadoes near Centerton, one of which rated an EF2. And much like here in Decatur, that second tornado that struck Centerton, yet to be rated. That data, that information will follow. Weather Service also sharing with me this afternoon that as they made their way into Rogers and Bentonville, they found extensive straight line wind damage, but they were clear to note that while a lot of the damage probably was a result of straight line winds, tornadoes did in those areas happen at the same time. Given the complexities of those debris fields, they're going to have to literally sift through the debris while also looking at radar data to attribute whether or not certain damage was tornado or whether or not it was straight line winds. Darren, Alexandra, I will tell you that's a mere technicality. Here in Decatur, lives are upended, folks are hurting, grit is being tested, straight line winds or not. This is certainly some significant damage. Covering news where you live, Scott Covert, 5 News.
Thank you, Scott. You can see a lot of damage behind him. A lot of people out there cleaning up. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders is touring the damage in northwest Arkansas today.
And one of those stops was the city of Rogers. Rebecca Brown has more.
Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, along with other state officials, walked a mile in the shoes of business owners and homeowners here in Rogers that were affected by the storm, with several trees down like this one in front of their homes. The governor focused her attention first on businesses in Rogers along West Walnut Street, looping all the way back to 2nd Street and 3rd where the storm destroyed homes. This is right along the path where Patricia Newby lives. Her home no longer has a roof and several trees are down in her front yard. But she says seeing the community's support is the very thing keeping her together.
There were little girls with water and peanut butter and jam sandwiches walking around like giving out food, and that hurts. It's amazing.
And Governor Sanders wasn't alone. Congressman Steve Womack joined her to see the damage left behind. The congressman says he will make it his duty to ensure that the people and businesses are taken care of.
We're going to engage the federal agencies in an incredible way to make sure that no opportunity to help these people recover and survive this tragedy goes unchecked.
Congressman Womack says FEMA crews have already hit the ground running to help those in need and will be here over the next several weeks. In Rogers, Rebecca Brown, 5 News.